What advice do you have to entrepreneurs?
Well, the advice that I have for entrepreneurs is don't give up. You know, a lot of people get discouraged because, you know, in their hometown they feel like, you know, they may not be as popular as somebody else, and, you know, or maybe they woke up one day and didn't get a sale, or maybe it's been a whole week or even a whole month that they didn't get a sale. But you have to realize that the world is bigger than just your surrounding. You know, it's a big world out here. It's the whole United States. You know, you can take your brand overseas. It's all about marketing. So, you know, just don't give up.
Years. Invest in yourself. Don't be afraid. If you don't know how to do it, figure it out and just improve as you go. Don't let perfection keep you from starting.
But you acted on that purpose. Like a lot of people have ideas and, you know, dreams that they want, right? But they don't act on it, right?
Yeah. Do it scared. I mean, what do you have to lose? Like, you have everything to gain. And I mean, and if it doesn't work out, you could you could say to yourself, well, at least I tried to do this, you know. Sometimes it's all about you. If I could give an analogy, if you're looking over and you're like, okay, I'm afraid to jump. Okay. Or do you have faith in yourself? Do you have faith in the parachute that you're about to use? Utilize that and just jump. Like,
just be authentic, genuine, and go get it, and have the tools to go get it. It's what I would say. Like, I would want my legacy to be, is what I'm aiming for, striving for.
TEVIN, this is Studdard checking in once again here live on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Right now we got a special guest in the building. I'm gonna have her introduce herself and her brand.
I am Christine Dixon, and I am with Creatively Christine, LLC.
Oh, yeah, you keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah.
I'm an artist and recently walked away from my 9-to-5 back in March to do this full time. So I am an artist for hire. I do wine and canvas parties for adults. We can do cookies and punch for children.
Yeah.
I do custom kits. I also do commission artwork for people who are interested. I've recently added face painting to my list of things that I can do.
Describe what makes your products and everything you got going unique.
Me. I am what makes it unique. And I am a former preschool teacher. And I've been told on several occasions that I have like a really calming voice and I have a lot of patience.
Yeah.
And I think that really comes into play when I'm working with people one-on-one. I do one-on-one sessions and I do larger group settings. And I think my voice is just very calming. That makes it unique.
What motivates you to keep going?
Art is therapy for me. So when I'm doing it, it just kind of is very relaxing. You might need it more than I do.
Yeah, that's real. And then how do people get in touch with you?
I am on Facebook. I post almost everything on my main Facebook page. So I'm Christine L. Dixon. I also have a business page, Creatively Christine, LLC. I'm on Instagram, C. Dixon 1966. And then there's a Creatively Christine, I think it's 66, that you can contact me with.
TEVIN, Sister Studdard checking in once again here live on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Right now we got a special guest in the building, the most loved teacher at GO Next Generation High School. These students rave about her.
stop it.
None other than the English teacher, Miss Trotter in the building. How you doing?
Hi guys. I'm okay. How are you?
Doing good. So hooping at any like awards from hooping? Cause like you surprised me in the student staff game. I ain't gonna lie. You had a good 2-3 threes, and I was rather shocked.
But basically, when the city versus
County,
yes, played
so
in
you
that.
was on the All-Star game, like you.
Mm-hmm. The Eric
Cause
Gordon.
yeah. Also, you played in 2.
No.
Oh, it was the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Dang,
And
Eric Gordon. Okay.
I was the IPS student athlete that had like the
year?
big head in the gym. I think they finally took it down a couple years ago.
Dang,
Don't
big
do
time.
that. I don't think I'm big time.
I mean,
don't
that's
think I'm
big.
time.
That's some big time stuff. So, wow. What sparked your initial interest in education?
Okay, so that's like the only thing that I've been certain of. So like when I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to like teach. But I kind of put that on a back burner just because of like responsibilities at home, things like that. So initially I was like, I'm just gonna do athletic training, change that, and went into elementary education. And when it came time to do like the student teaching, I had to take a break to take care of home life. And I had to get like a big girl job, which I couldn't do student teaching and work full time. So ended up getting my degree in leadership and organization and HR. And yeah, so I always knew that I wanted to teach, but it was kind of a weird kind of pathway to get there. But my classes, like during the elementary education part of that, was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was just like so, just like fulfilling, second nature, rewarding. Like all the concepts and things made sense. It wasn't like a struggle. Like it just was like me.
I probably taught there. I've taught. I actually worked at George Washington.
Okay.
I worked at McClellan Elementary. I worked at Sanders School. I worked at Greenbrier. I worked at Riverside GPA 44.
I was on tour.
Yeah, pretty much. Teaching tour. But I was at John Marshall.
Oh man.
I was in Lawrence Township. I mean, you name it, I've probably been there. If I've been in some kind of capacity. So yeah. So again, I pretty much know all the ins and outs of East and West Side.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you make that transition. What we got with us today?
Okay, so I decided that. Well, let me back up. So I've been writing stories since I was probably like in 4th grade, because I was always a kid that used to ask my parents for money to go to book fair. And then like I used to get those Garfield comic books and sit there and just read the whole thing like in one day. So I was always into reading and writing and things like that. I can remember writing stories to my 4th grade teacher. So back in 2008, 2009, I was just like, you know what, I think I'm gonna try my hand at this. So the first book that I wrote was called A Very Different Butterfly. And so it was basically a homage to myself, basically not being a follower. Wanted to be a part of the in crowd, wanted to be essentially wanting people to like me, ultimately finding my way and being, I don't have to have people to like me because I like me. Had my second son, who is P3, we call him P3, and he went to the same school I taught all sorts of things, and he checked me one day. So the conversation was like, he was jumping on the bed, and I was like, baby, don't do that, don't jump in the bed. And he was just like, but mommy, I'm trying to fly. And I was just like, well, humans can't fly, we can't fly. And so he literally went down the list like, okay, well, flies fly, butterflies fly, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, well, we fly airplanes, we have astronauts, we fly hot air balloons, we fly kites. Why do you say we can't fly? And I was like, ooh, and I was like, dang, you're right, he's right. Humans can fly. So that turned into a conversation where I was like, okay, well, this can come out to be a really good story. So I wrote that, and I put the conversation into a story. So that one as well. So 2022 came around, and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and make this official. So I went, and B Majors Publishing is certified. It's legit. I have 2 authors under me right now that are coming out with their own books this year, and it's just exciting to see how fast we've grown. And so so we're able to put everything together and website up and everything. So
that's tight. How can the people support you? Where can they find you, man?
You can go to www.bmajorspublishing.com. You can't miss it. Also, I have a link tree. If you go to my B Majors Publishing page, if you go to the Instagram, if you go to the TikTok, oh my gosh, like we're on pretty much all social media except for Twitter. If you go to bmajorspublishing.com, you can't miss it. So that's how you
guess in the building. How you introduce yourself and your brand.
Hi, my name is Ebony Britt, and I have an online boutique, and it's called Rosie's Dolls, where I sell women's fashion accessories and clothing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So where you from originally?
Well, originally I'm from Champaign, Illinois, but I just moved here about a year ago.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's the home of the Illini, right?
Yes, it sure is.
Yeah,
Fine Illini.
Had a couple friends go there and play football and stuff. So, what sparked your initial interest in what you do now?
Well, what sparked my initial interest in what I do now is I had a leg injury, and my job that I was working at didn't have any FMLA or any type of assistance because I couldn't walk. So I said to myself that my children, they still had to eat, and I still had to keep moving forward. So the money that I did have in the bank, I just took it and I walked out on faith, and I've been at it ever since, and that was 2018. Being in my own business is that no one can fire me, you know, and I decide when I'm going to work. You know, although I do work every day, but I can take my vacations when I feel like it. You know, that's one of the good things about working for myself. And also, it's allowed me the freedom to be able to take care of my family in a different type of way. You know, I can be there for just not only my kids in my house, but also my surrounding family.
Yeah. What advice do you have to entrepreneurs?
Well, the advice that I have for entrepreneurs is don't give up. You know, just don't give up. For every person that says no, there's going to be a couple people that say yes. So just keep moving forward.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And what do you want your kids to always remember?
Well, I want my kids to always remember that I never gave up. No matter how hard times may get, you know, I never gave up, and that I also built something for myself that no one could take away from me. That's the number one thing that I want for them to get from this.
That's what's up. And how can people find you? How can they go about supporting you?
Well, they can go about supporting me. I have a Facebook page. It's called Rosie's. That's ROSIES Dolls, DOLLZ LLC on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. And I also have a website. It's www.rosiesdolls.com. And just get in tune with me through those pages. Most of the time, my inventory is rolling around on those pages. Or just hit me on my personal page, Ebony Britt.
This is Studdard checking in once again here live on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Right now, we got a man, reactionary, extraordinaire.
Yes.
YouTuber.
Yes.
Student at Ball State.
Yes, sir.
Doing the daggone thing in
Yes.
every arena that he's in. The one, the only, Terry in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes,
TC
sir. Productions.
in
With
the
a Z.
building.
With a Z. With a Z.
How you doing, my guy?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be alive. I'm thankful. I'm taking in the energy. I'm glad to be here on your podcast.
I see you've been working ever since you got here, man. You
Oh, yeah, you see the camera? Yeah,
You've
you
been
see the camera?
filming. You've
Yeah.
been doing it all.
I've been taking in a lot from with the people that you've been bringing in.
Yeah.
Not just because I'm here, like what you did for me, but like also what you're doing for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Ohio State, Michigan.
See, you're really talented. You're talented. Like that's the thing about social media, right? And your passion, right? You know, don't have to go there biblically, but you know the Bible says your gift will make room for you,
yeah.
right? And somebody told me that. I'm like, what you talking about? I'm gonna say it again. Your gift will make room for you, and that's exactly
That's
what
real.
you do, and that's exactly what I'm doing as well. So yeah,
That's real.
right. I'm very big on affirmations. Long term is just work on myself, right? Work on giving impact to others. Work on how to be financial, right? Big on try to attain wealth. Try to restore generational wealth, right? So I have a lot of cousins who look up to me and stuff like that. So I'm trying to put myself in a position to where I can make room for others. So that's all I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do is grow.
Yeah.
I'm 22 years old. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm young. You know, I got the world ahead of me. You know,
You do.
I got the world ahead of me. So right now I'm just trying to take it all in and just put the world on my back. Find that light to me.
For real, man. Like You did a reaction video. Now you're at the news station. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you just that one away.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta just stay focused with it, man. I know you can do so many celebrities and so many locals. Like, bro, you could even do reactions at the games, at the high school games, college games,
Yeah.
any kind of event, man.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Mhm.
Like, a year from now, I should see you in an even higher place.
Okay.
Like, for real. It's
Okay.
what? June 7th.
Yep.
June 7th, 2023. You should be like, dang.
Yep.
I ain't where I want to be, but I'm so much
Yep.
further along than I thought I'd be at
Yep.
this point.
Let's get the ball
And
rolling.
then that next year, it's like, dang. Well, for real. Man, I appreciate you rocking out with me today.
No problem.
Man, excited for your future. The countdown, 3 months, 6 months,
Let's go.
9 and a
Let's run
year.
it. Let's run it.
I'm excited to see the
Let's go.
growth.
Let's run
Keep
it.
doing your thing.
If anybody want to follow me, you can go to my YouTube page, TC Productions with a Z. Follow me on Instagram, TC_Productions with a Z. Facebook, Terry Clay.